Life can sometimes throw us a few unexpected pitches, and our financial stability often depends on how well we can hit those curveballs. Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union is here to guide us through the game of financial preparedness. Let's welcome Tammura Beaver, the Fruitridge Branch Manager at Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union. Hi, Tammura.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Tammura, just like a batter kind of faces those unexpected curveballs, many people encounter financial surprises.
Definitely.
Where should we start when dealing with the unexpected in our lives?
I think the most important thing you can do first is take a deep breath, right? Try to relax the best you can and come up with a plan. So you're going to want to look at your expenses. You're going to want to start with your set monthly expenses, your rent or mortgage, auto loans, things like that. Then you're going to want to list out some of your expenses that fluctuate, like your food and your gas. And then also kind of those things that you spend monthly that you don't necessarily need, kind of write those out so you can see them visually. Take notes of your billers and all of their contact information and your account numbers so that you can do some research from there.
It sounds like really holding yourself accountable.
Right, right. And budgeting, right? It's always about budgeting.
Yes. And when facing these financial challenges, it's like being a little bit caught off base. So what are the key steps to regroup, get back in the game, and get our financial game back on track?
You know, I think a lot of people don't realize that you can reach out to your billers and see if they have some options available to you. You know, a lot of them have programs that will help when you're in financial crisis. Some of your loan payments could potentially change the due dates or be deferred. So there are options that are out there for you. So take advantage of those. Contact your billers. If you do any kind of changes to loans that you may have, make sure that you ask questions and find out, are there any implications of this? Am I paying any fees? Is this going to affect my credit? Things like that. So you can really make the best decision for you. But make notes of what they say. So you may be able to kind of move some things around to better fit whatever income you have coming in.
Yeah, we can get a little wiggle room, which is good if it's possible.
Yes, wiggle room is good.
Yes, we like that. And aside from regular expenses, how can we kind of strategically handle money challenges that appear out of left field?
Right, because gas, groceries, all of those things don't go away because you're in some type of financial crisis. So anytime you're having any kind of financial hardship, reach out to your financial institution. See what we may have to offer you. You know, some of those options may be loans, so that's something to be careful of, you know, but you may want to look at doing a personal loan or doing a draw from a line of credit if you have one. This may be the time. Potentially doing a withdrawal if you have a certificate or some type of retirement, you know, depending on what the curveball was. You may want to look at options like that. But again, make sure you're exploring options, asking a lot of questions, and making sure that there aren't going to be any financial implications later on down the line or tax implications that may hurt you more than it benefits you.
Yeah, and when it feels like we're playing an extra inning and another extra inning on top of that, what other financial plans should we consider to ensure our financial game really remains strong?
I think getting all of the information into one place and then bringing it to your financial professional. Let's sit down together. Let's come up with a plan. Let's look at your budget. Let's see what we can do to really help you. But I also think it's a really important time to be very mindful of scams, right? When we are in a moment of desperation or panic or fear, that's really when scammers kind of, you know, they feed off of you during that time, and it makes us more vulnerable to falling for those things. So kind of like we talk about all the time, make sure you're very mindful with your personal information. You know, you may be getting offers for loans, things like that. So really be careful, do your research, and make sure that you don't get yourself into a situation that it's going to be really hard to get out of.
Thank you so much, Tammura.
Thank you, Desiree.
Of course, and you can visit one of the many Schoolsfirst Federal Credit Union branch locations as seen on the screen, and you can find out more online by going to schoolsfirstfcu.org.